In today's episode, we're in Norman, Oklahoma, and heading to one of America's most popular pizza buffets, Cici's Pizza. Not only do they offer all-you-can-eat pizza, but they're also home to the massive 28-inch Piezilla Teen Pizza Challenge. And today, we're attempting to take it on solo. So this is the pizza challenge that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Cici's is kind of a legend for the last few years of doing challenges. Back in the day, I think they had like a $2,500 contest to eat this 28-inch pizza. Now, normally it's a team challenge. Today, I'm doing a solo. I don't have any friends here in Oklahoma. I probably should hit one of you guys up, but we're gonna try to attempt it solo. A few people have tried. No one has been successful. So let's see if we can do this. 3, 2, 1. My time has started. And just because I know many people hate it, but I have pineapples on half the pizza, and then I got pepperonis over here. I'm a pineapple fan, so I don't mind them. First bite. This is a really big pizza. I think it's like 64 slices cut in squares, and actually squares is my preferred way to eat pizza. I've always found that eating pizza into squares is way easier than taking on huge slices. So if the option is available, I'll always ask for it that way. They put some love on that crust. It has a nice garlic taste to it. It's fantastic. All right, so the Cici's Piezilla Challenge is pretty straightforward. It's a massive 28-inch pizza that I have to finish in 1 hour. The rules are that you must add at least one topping. Cheese doesn't count. I went with their classic pepperoni and everyone's favorite topping, pineapple. Now, you're allowed to add as many toppings as you want, like how Randy and Katina went with specialties on all 4 corners, but keep in mind that if you do fail, you have to pay for every topping you added. On top of the pizza, you also have to finish 2 32-ounce drinks. The entry fee for the Piezilla Challenge is $75, but if I can finish everything within the hour time limit, I'll walk away with $200 cash. And just a note, the prize amount does vary depending on location. The strategy here is to take out the outside first because the crust is going to be the most difficult part about the pizza. But luckily this crust is actually pretty soft. Crispy, but soft. And they put a lot of love into it. One of the employees was telling me that they slather it with garlic sauce, and I gotta tell you, it was tasty. Now, I'm not sure if they do that for all their pizzas, since this is my first time at Cici's, but if they do, and you've been to one of their 270 locations across the US, then you already know exactly what I'm talking about. We're just 5.5 minutes in now, and I can tell you this one's probably gonna be a little rough. I'll be thankful once I get all the crust down. Like I mentioned earlier, this challenge is designed to be a team challenge. Many of my friends have taken it down with a partner, but only few have done it solo. We have Steel Rod Redeem, who's done something like 20 of these at different locations. I think he'll eventually have a wanted sign at corporate. Then we have Scott Eats and Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark. These are the ones I personally know, but there might be more. So jaw is already starting to fatigue, and we're not even 9 minutes in yet. I can feel my jaw getting tight. So we have just a little bit of the crust left. Once I get that down, I think the middle part will be pretty easy, a lot easier than the crust. I say that now, but we still got a long way to go. Now, this challenge is advertised as an 11-pound pizza, but the weight can vary depending on toppings. When I watched Scott's video, his crust looked extra thick. So if you decide to take this on with a partner or solo, just be wise on your toppings. 3 more slices with the crust, and then it's all downhill. Well, I don't know about downhill just yet, but I'll definitely be happy to get through the chewy part of this challenge. We're pushing close to 20 minutes in, and time tends to creep up on me fast. Hopefully, the rest doesn't slow me down too much. Last of the crust, and then we can start moving on to this middle, and you can see that we have plenty of pizza left. Crust is done. We're 22 minutes and 12 seconds in now, so we have plenty of time to finish this. And if I have enough room afterwards, I saw on their window, they have pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. Depending on how I feel, I might throw one of those in after this. Let's start with the pineapples first. And I know it's a controversial topping. Even my own family makes fun of me for it, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But one place I would never ask for pineapples on pizza is Italy. Over there, it's basically considered a culinary crime. You might get deported just for saying the word pineapple. Italians pretty much think Americans ruin pizza, which might be fair. But hey, I like it, and that's all that really matters. Some of these pineapples are pretty thick boys. It looks like the pepperoni is a little thinner, which I'm kind of looking forward to because the jaw strength is kind of fading right now. I think for certain trips, I might need to invest in one of those jazzercise things so I don't get so fatigued. That's a joke. I've never gone that far yet, and I'm not trying to end up looking like handsome Squidward with such a chiseled jawline. I can definitely see real competitive eaters using it for eating contests, and I'm pretty sure at the highest level they do some sort of jaw training, but for food challenges, I don't think it's necessary, at least not for me. And here's an interesting fact for you. Norman, Oklahoma is home to the National Weather Center, one of the most important weather research facilities in the world. Located right in the heart of Tornado Alley, it brings together experts who study storms, improve forecasting, and develop technology that helps keep people safe. It's a major hub for understanding severe weather and how it impacts our lives. And with Oklahoma seeing around 50 tornadoes a year, there's no better place to study this kind of weather than right here. That Hawaiian was a little more difficult than I thought, but now all we have left is the pepperoni. These ones look a little bit more manageable. We have 20 minutes left to finish this. Time is flying by, so I really need to shut up and eat. 12 slices to go. As long as we finish these a minute each, I think we'll be fine. Surprisingly, I don't feel terrible, but this is as difficult as I thought it was going to be walking into here. Whew. I was legit counting slices in my head and calculating the time I needed to finish the pizza. At this point, I knew I needed to shut my mouth up and eat, or else I won't have a chance at winning. And let me tell you, I was sweating, not trying to take my first loss in the state of Oklahoma. Eight more slices left, just over 12 minutes to go. This is going to be a close one. Oh,
just in case, I've heard it before. I'm fine.
I've never had to use a trash can during a challenge before, and honestly, I'd probably quit before I let myself get to that point. That said, there's been a few times afterwards where I could not hold it in, which I try to avoid. But sometimes your body makes the call for you. Anyway, this wraps up my challenges here in the state of Oklahoma. The next episode takes us to Tyler, Texas, where I'll be taking on Poke in the Eyes World Championship Barbecue's Legend Status Barbecue Challenge, which is still undefeated. And let me tell you, it's a massive one, and my first official barbecue challenge in the state of Texas. We're exactly 57 minutes in right now. This is the last piece. Oh, this was a very difficult one. I was hoping to try to get this done earlier, but I'm happy that we were able just to finish it here. So this is the last pizza. Okay. Time stops in 58 minutes and 44 seconds to finish Cici's 28-inch pizza challenge. I did not mean for it to get that close to the end, but we got it done. So for beating the 28-inch pizza challenge, there is a cash prize. I won $200. However, I did pay for the pizza, so technically I won about $130, which I'm happy about. With that said, thank you to everybody here at Cici's. Everybody here was awesome and very accommodating. I think I'm done with pizza for the next few months. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.